Welcome to WSJ Live. I'm Clemency Burton-Hill. Well, you have voted in your thousands and the wait is finally over. We have a winner for House of the Year. Amid stiff competition, I say, 200 properties and a total of 456,939 votes cast, this home in suburban Chicago takes the prize. Alyssa Abkowitz is our mansion reporter. She joins me in the studio now to tell us about the triumphant property. Why do you think this one's won, Alyssa?
Well, it's fascinating. What's great about this property, which it got over 50,000 votes, so about 12%, a clear winner, is that it sort of echoes a little bit of Frank Lloyd Wright along with a 1970s interior design. So it's a good mix of, you know, architectural cleanliness, but also a little playful fun. It was built in 1981. It's 5,700 square feet. And it was only built for about $400,000. The owner, Joyce Marcus, found the architect Dennis Stevens, who actually studied under Wright, and she saw some of his work and said, "Oh my God, you've got to build this house for me." Well, the funny thing was Joyce didn't have any land yet, and he's like, "Well, you sort of need some land before we can build." So finally, she was able to acquire about 2 acres in a suburb of Chicago called the Riverwoods, and decided to build this. And what's wonderful about the home, as you saw, is the Pagoda rooftops are great. It's just really playful, really fun.
And that really taps into the Frank Lloyd Wright aesthetic, doesn't it? Bringing the outside in.
Absolutely, Clemency. And bringing that outside in, the way they also did it was with materials, so stone aggregate flooring, there are walkways, there's beautiful lush landscaping, so you really feel that when you're outdoors, you're also indoors.
Now, 400,000 in 1981, what would that, what's the equivalent of that? You know, has it gone up in value? I mean,
absolutely. Well, it's definitely gone up in value, and of course, you know, the market fluctuates and you never know what it's worth. Now, we can tell you that it went on the market in June 2011 for $2.7 million, and it has been reduced to just under $2 million now.
Right.
So, but I would say that's still pretty good, you know, appreciation there. And so it is available. And while Joyce loves her home, the reason she is selling is because she'd like to split more time between Florida and Chicago with her husband.
Now, I'm sure that if it was getting 52,633 votes, there may well be people out there who are going to go and buy it.
Well, let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Now, what are the other great features about this house?
Some wonderful other great features is there's a great 2-story room that's encased in wood and glass. I mentioned some of the outdoor living. There's a 30-foot rubber tree that was planted during construction, which is pretty cool. I mean, who's able to have that? Another neat thing is there's a huge hot tub in the master bedroom suite. The original plan was to put it actually in the living room, and that is the one thing Joyce changed when the architect came and said, "Here are the plans," and she said, "I don't know if I want a hot tub in my living room," so that did get moved, which was a good thing.
Well, I like that because it seems that there's a real nod to the kind of high 1970s interior design there, but it's managed to be done in a very tasteful way. It's still, it doesn't look too dated from what I can see. It's
absolutely, no, not whatsoever. The other great thing is this home backs up to a wooded conservation area, so you're never going to have to worry about someone building right behind you. And Joyce has told us that she's actually gone on walks in this wooded area and gotten lost. That's how dense it is.
Wow.
So you've got this sort of, you know, pagoda castle for yourself surrounded by woods. It sounds pretty, you know, fanciful to me.
Just tell us very quickly, Alyssa, what were the other properties that this one beat to the top spot?
Oh, that's a good one. The second runner-up was this island, a whole island in Connecticut, and it was in the lead for a while. And then this home took it out. Another one that was big up there was a glass house in Napa Valley that had a beautiful reflecting pool in front of it. So those were some of the others. But all of them, to be honest, Clemency, all of them were spectacular. It was really hard to vote.
They all do sound pretty spectacular. Alyssa, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
and just a reminder that you can see that triumphant House of the Year on our Mansion segment in tomorrow's paper and, of course, on WSJ.com. Thanks for joining us on WSJ Live.